We begin with the big baseball series downtown. Toledo and Omaha, first place on the line, and good luck reading that chicken scratch from Muddy. Bottom of the first, home team striking first. Cody Clemens hit 3 home runs last week in Indy. Keeps swinging the hot stick tonight. Solo blast to left center, his 7th of the year. Mud Hens with the early lead. Move to the third, game now tied at 2. Clemens back at the plate. Deep fly to center. Edward Oliveira seemingly making the catch, drops the ball in the transfer. Jacob Robson tagging up, he scores. Umpire rules Oliveira never had control. Clemens is safe at first. Later in the third, bases full of Hens. Stewart, also a big week in Indy, unloads those bases. A grand slam. Stewart, 10 RBI last week, hit 3 home runs, and that carries over to the big series this week. He's got 12 homers on the year. In the fourth, Clemens striking again. Man on first, ropes the base hit down the right field line. The Maple Hammer scores. Clemens with an RBI triple. It's an 8-2 lead in the fourth. Clemens finishes 2 for 3, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored. Toledo cruises to the 9-3 victory. A big win to open the first place showdown series with Omaha. Brad Woznicki and Jim Weber are standing by.
Thanks. Back out here at Fifth Third Field, and if there was ever a week to be down at the ballpark, this is the week. Entering tonight, Omaha and Toledo separated by just 2 games in the division. Make it 1 game after the offense from the Mud Hens tonight.
Yeah, you know, kind of a slow start. The Storm Chasers came up with a couple of early home runs. They had a brief lead, 2-1, Brad, but then we got to the third. The Mud Hens let loose, including that grand slam by Stewart. And the Mud Hens are off and running. They're now just 1 game out of first place.
Giving Stewart now 37 RBIs on the season with that 6-run third inning for the Mud Hens. And then you look at Ricardo Pinto coming in looking for a bit of a bounce-back start on the mound. They got that from Pinto. Yeah,
he's only had 1 bad start. That was the last one. Tonight was outstanding. His record now 6-1. And, of course, tomorrow night, game 2, and we're going to see Drew Hutchinson, who's been very good.
And even for the Mud Hens relievers tonight, there were a lot of situations in this game where Omaha had the chance to tighten things up, but you go outside of the top 3 hitters in this Omaha lineup, the Mud Hens shut down the 4 through 9.
Yeah, they did. As a matter of fact, all the 5 hits that they had were the first 3 guys, right? 4 of those from the first 2 people, and that's not very good balance. But I'm sure with their record, they still have a record of 42-29, I believe, so they're still a pretty good ball club. And we got to keep going. You know, it's 1 down and 5 to go.
And speaking of records, the Mud Hens now 25-11 at home this season, the best record in the division. We'll see if Toledo can keep the momentum going into tomorrow night